Well, here we are again. Deja vu, it's swarm time again. This is what happened last year. I don't know whether you can see all the bees in the air. Everybody's buzzing crazy. Look up to the hive. Ooh. There's the hive. Top bar hive. With thousands of bees humming around. Back up to the entrance. There we are. Quite a few bees there, all excited. There's the temperature, about 30 Celsius. No. Yeah, 28 then. So where will they go? We've got a nucleus bait box over there. We've got some swarm wipes in the trees up there. There's an empty hive at the bottom of the garden, of the field. There's another bait box over there. Another hive just round the corner there, and we do have some swarm baits in the trees. They'll most likely miss them all and go off to somebody else's place, but we will see. We will see. Well, things have calmed down around the hive a bit. And after all our efforts to put bait boxes out all over the place they seem to have gone to is just behind the hive, over there, where there's a whole group of them humming around near the long vegetation, which is quite hard to get to, but we'll see what happens when they slow down. Move that way a bit, let's see. They seem to be in the middle of that bush. Well, back at home base, everyone's saying, where did they go to? They all disappeared. And in actual fact, instead of going anywhere down the bottom of our field, where we're all prepared for, they've gone just over there. Over that little hedgerow bit. You can see it on that tree there. Let's go and have another look. There they are now, all settling down in a cluster. Bees clustering on the branch of a Cornish elm bush. There they are. Couldn't be easier to collect the swarm, could it? Chop down the whole tree? We're going to wait a bit longer until they've clustered a bit closer. Then we hope to get them in a box. But this isn't too bad. The swarm has clustered on this Cornish elm, and we're just looking to see if there's any more bees on the ground, because they do tend to go to the ground quite a lot and wander about before they come up and cluster with the queen. We're going to lay a sheet just in case some of them don't go in the box, but I don't want to lay sheets on top of the bees that are on the ground. Then we'll put a box in and hope that we can tap the branch and make them fall in. In the box, we'll see. Now our intention is to box the swarm of bees, bring them back up here near their old home and put them in the new top bar hive. While we've been waiting for the swarm to consolidate, I've just trimmed quickly around where the new hive's going and got it more or less level, and it's open. The back bit is a window, which that's the glass and the polystyrene of the window. Just a quick look around here. Let's see. Oh, kick the bucket. There's the window, which is quite handy for looking in the hive when it's full without disturbing them. And there's the top bars, which we're going to put in, and the follower boards at each end. There's some comb there, there's a follower board just here. And we hope to just dump them in there and then cover them up with the top bars, like that.
So they're well clustered now. We've got a sheet underneath. Just going to get the box ready to shake them into, hopefully.
Sue's just spraying some water over the swarm just to keep them calm, and we've put a sheet underneath just to catch any stragglers. We hope there won't be many. And we're now going to put a box under.
Here we go.
Knock them into the box.
Short, sharp.
1, 2, 3. Let's hope we have them. We won't put the lid on.
Any of that. Never mind. There they are. Get the bars on. Okay, we've got them in the hive with a little bit of difficulty, but had to go back for a few that were clustering on the tree just in case the queen was there. We're pretty sure the queen's in there now. They're doing their thing at the entrance. So this hive is quite close to home, where they came from. So they should have the original queen in there with them, because a primary swarm has the original queen. And the hive they came from should have some queen cells in it, and we'll be making a new queen, getting the queen ready to come out, and they will have a new queen in there. If they've got more than one in this original hive, they might well send some casts off, which would be a small group of bees with a virgin queen. So here we are a couple of hours later. The original hive has settled down nicely. This hive, as you will see, has a periscope entrance, whereas the new hive, or it's not new, it's one of our older hives, has the 3-hole entrance. This is where the swarm is now hived. They seem to have settled down really well. Some of them are still doing their orientation dance in front of the hive. I just had a look inside and moved all the bars up and had a quick look in, and they're already building comb. In fact, they'd already got some built. This is about 2 hours, I think, after we hived them. Perhaps a bit less. I put some feed in for them in case they were hungry. When Mick came up a little while ago, he said there was even pollen going in. There was some bees with pollen on their legs going in. So they seem very happy. Now we have 2 hives. Brilliant. Now here we are. This is looking through the window in the back of the hive that we put the swarm of bees in 3 or 4 hours ago. As you can see, they are very, very busy building comb.
Okay, here we have the hive now. I'm just going to take the roof off so you can see that all is well now. All the bees have gone down inside. We've got the top bars back on top. There's a few trickling out here, there and everywhere, but climb in and climb out. It's well ventilated. We've got the wider honey bars and the smaller brood bars, and between that follower board and that follower board there's an area which is their feeding space where we've got some jars and a little feeder. So, happy bees, happy beekeepers.
So, I don't know if you can see, but there's some bees going in with pollen, which is really, really good. Just a few hours after going into the hive. And I'll just show you our meadow, which is in full flower at the moment. Mostly buttercups and vetches and sorrel and clover. There have been an awful lot of dandelions. Well, not awful, because really good. Bees love dandelions. There's still some, but they are mostly in seed now. Which means we should get an awful lot next year as well. Here's going round to the original hive.